Alright, what's going on, everybody? Grab your mocha, grab your latte, grab your cappuccino, whatever the hell you're drinking. This is the coffee shop. It's your host for today, Jobbers and Goons. I hope you guys enjoy this. We are doing a dope-ass battle today between a character I've never brought up on my channel and characters I've kind of talked about on my main channel. So, if you like content like this, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, all that. And if you want to see your favorite character either on this channel or on my main channel, Jobbers and Goons, hit me up on Discord and you can talk about purchasing a video. And you can also join my server, which is free to join. But getting back to this, today's battle takes place between Luthor Strode, the ascended human, chosen murderer, savant, versus the MCU Defenders, which consists of Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. I will briefly break down all the characters involved, and then I will go over who I think wins. I hope you guys enjoy. And if you want to see Luthor Strode or any of these characters again in a battle, let me know in the comment section down below. But anyways, let's get right into it. Now, first to talk about is Luthor Strode. Luthor was this tall, scrawny kid in high school who got this book that basically taught him about the Hercules method. This Hercules method is used to boost all his physical stats and supposed to bring the mind, body, and spirit together. It does just that, but is much more than just that. What it does is unlock the gene inside of you, if you're one of the chosen ones, that allowed you to become one of the followers of the original murderers like Cain. Now, this power, when it's unlocked, essentially takes you to brand new physical heights and allows you to see murder in like its most fundamental nature. So what's this boost give to Luthor Strode? Well, obviously, his strength is massively increased. He's gotten into brawls with other chosen ones that were so crazy that the brawls leveled entire warehouse buildings. He's casually ripped off car doors. One-shot humans can easily tear them apart. And overall has really good superhuman strength. Now, in terms of speed, he can react to bullets, dodge bullets, but he doesn't have wild speed scaling. In fact, point blank with a gun, you can still maybe tag him. It's just he can tank most of it. But his speed is obviously above average for... It's definitely way above any regular human, but for metahumans, it's not that crazy. Durability-wise, due to his ability to understand his body on a cellular level, he can manipulate it as such and make his body much more dense. Bullets have actually gotten caught in his muscles before. And he's tanked even fire from Gatling guns. He can tank stabbings and can even use his own intestines as a weapon to choke you out. And overall, his durability, unless you completely decapitate him or delimb him and rip him to shreds, he's going to be able to eventually heal from it and get back up. In terms of other hacks, skills, abilities, all that, he can see, he has a form of precognition. Where he can basically see up to like I think 1,000 moves that you could possibly do, and thus he can proceed in battle accordingly. He also has really good enhanced senses that allows him to anticipate things faster. His fighting intelligence and skill is increased drastically from his abilities, but he also at this point has fought several other characters with his powers. Overall, Luthor Strode is not a character you want to beef with, is insanely durable, and packs one hell of a punch when it comes to an all-out brawl. Now, having gotten Luthor out the way, let's see who he's going up against today. We have the defenders. First is Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones is a detective in New York who has low superhuman stats, and as such provides a unique asset to the community, as well as she eventually joins the Defenders, even though she has several personal demons and is a frequent drunk, is usually actually drunk on the job. Jessica is strong enough to, with the help of someone else, slowly stop a bus She can casually throw around a Navy SEAL like it's nothing and break his bones easily. She can snap a man's neck casually with one hand, and overall has decent low metahuman stats. In terms of speed, she is fast enough to keep up with certain hand members. However, she doesn't have a crazy amount of combat expertise, so I wouldn't say she's even as quick as Daredevil. However, she can, for quick bursts, have that low superhuman type speed. Durability wise, it's nothing crazy. She can take a better punch than most humans, but if she does get like popped with a gun, she's going to need some time. She does heal faster than most, but still nothing too crazy. Intelligence wise, she's no brainiac. However, Jessica Jones is really crafty, has been through absolute hell, a former victim of mind control, and is someone you don't want to leave out if she has time to like plan something with her homies. Now, next we have, in terms of gear and stuff, she doesn't really bring anything to the table. She doesn't even really carry guns or anything. Next we have Luke Cage. Luke Cage is a character who was experimented on, which gave him indestructible skin and some other superhuman stats. With this, he returned back home to New York and became sort of a hero to hire in the MCU. A character with a complicated past and a difficult future. Now, Luke is strong enough to casually bend metal, go toe-to-toe with Iron Fist and ragdoll him. He can easily punch through buildings, and overall has a decent stopping power, stronger than Jessica, and strongest pound for pound on the team. In terms of durability, he can take gunfire. It takes special type of metal to pierce his skin. He can even take an RPG blast and just walk away from it. He can take fire. He can take extreme amount of blunt force. He can briefly be incapacitated or harmed from like well-placed pressure point strikes, but besides that, his skin and durability is quite impressive. He took a shotgun blast straight to the skull point blank and was in a coma for a bit, but even recovered from that just fine. In terms of intelligence, he's been in plenty of fights pre-prison, in prison, and after as a hero. He's sort of like Jessica, he's no brainiac, but again, he has street smarts and can be crafty in a fight. In terms of what he would bring to the table for like gear and stuff, I don't really see him bringing anything. Now, next we have Iron Fist. Danny Rand has 2 seasons on Netflix. A lot of people hated season 1. I encourage you to watch season 2. It was amazing. But Danny Rand is a character who, because of his time spent in Kunlun, has unlocked the power of the Iron Fist and was chosen as the Iron Fist, the defender of Kunlun, enemy of the hand, and possessing the power of the Iron Fist itself. Now, he has come back to New York to seek revenge for his family, find their killers, and it turned out a lot more complicated than that, and ends up joining the Defenders. Now, Iron Fist, obviously, he is a decorated martial artist, one of the best martial artists to ever come out of Kunlun, and has mastered the Iron Fist by the end of the season 2. Spoiler alert, to the point that he can even manifest the power and transfer it, for example, like through a bullet. Iron Fist has the power to use the Iron Fist, which of course alters his fist, allows him to one-shot like U-Haul trucks. He's able to punch entire streets, level floors of buildings, and even bolo Luke Cage with it, who, like I said, can easily shrug off an RPG. He also, at the end of Season 2, had 2 pistols and can transfer the power of the Iron Fist into the bullets he fires and whatnot, which is pretty dope. In terms of durability, he's kind of human. Like, he can take some hits from Luke Cage, several hand members, and those types, but he's nothing crazy for durability. However, his toughness is insane, as he's able to fight with a completely shattered leg. So he definitely is a beast in the toughness department. In terms of intelligence, he doesn't have a lot of real-world experience, given that most of his time spent was in Kunlun with monks. However, he is a crafty martial artist, has matured greatly from Season 1 to Season 2, and is a super skilled fighter, which of course makes him dangerous in a lot of tactical situations. Of course, his best hacks being his chi, he carries those guns now, and overall, one of the more formidable members of the team. Last but not least, on the defenders, we have Daredevil. Daredevil Matt Murdock is a kid who was blinded by chemicals as a child, and this led him to developing actually freakish abilities as a acrobat, physical capabilities, and then eventually as a fighter. Now, after, of course, his father was murdered, Murdock will grow up with that thirst for justice and would not only manifest this as a lawyer, but would manifest this as the crime fighter Daredevil, the vigilante of Hell's Kitchen. Now, what's he bring to the table? In terms of strength, he is a regular human. However, he punches harder than most, can go toe-to-toe with Iron Fist and Kingpin, and does pack quite the punch there, although, of course, there's nothing crazy. In terms of speed, he's just as fast as anyone on the team. In fact, like I said, he's gone toe-to-toe with and landed hits on Iron Fist, who outright can see bullets and react to them. In terms of his reaction time, is actually a lot better than most because he has this radar sense he developed because of that chemical accident that allows him to see things coming in advance and have this weird sight. So he can react to and dodge things faster, almost like Spider-Man. In terms of intelligence, skill, and whatnot, and durability-wise, he can fight with broken bones. He can tough out basically going into a medical coma, and just was so pissed off he came back and was trying to fight soon after. He can tank concussions. He has a suit that can take some stabbings and bullet wounds. He has his batons, which he can use as extended weapons and close-range weapons to devastating effect. Skill-wise, he's one of the top tier in the verse. Can go toe-to-toe with Iron Fist, trained with Stick, a legendary martial artist in the verse, and knows various forms of martial arts, including karate, regular boxing. His dad was actually a prize fighter, and several more. He's cleared several hand ninjas at once as well, and obviously scaled to them in skill. Overall, Daredevil is one of the scarier members of the team because of his intelligence, his skill, his radar sense, his suit, and his batons. So, if these defenders were to come across Luthor Strode and want to they see him as a threat. Let's say they see him brutalize somebody, and they're like, no, we can't let that walk, and try to take him down. Who do I think would win? Now, I'm going to just put this out there. Jessica Jones gets shredded. She doesn't bring much to the table. She's not strong enough to make an impact on him, not fast enough to tag him, not skilled enough to do much. I think she gets taken down quick, fast, and in a hurry. In terms of the other three, a little more complicated. So, Luke Cage can take a lot of hits from Luthor Strode. I do think eventually Luthor could potentially choke him out or see his pressure points and tag those, as he's demonstrated in the comics with his propensity for murder and his vision through the murder gene. And I think Luke Cage potentially actually goes down next, just because he's not nearly as skilled as the other two on the team, which is Daredevil and Iron Fist. Now, the hardest hitting on the team, pound for pound, probably Luke, just in base. But Iron Fist with the Iron Fist probably hits harder than Luke Cage, given we've seen him level a floor of a building. But then again, we've seen Luthor Strode level a building. So Luthor probably still hits a little harder than the Iron Fist. But if the Iron Fist connects cleanly, it could do damage to Luthor Strode. Although this shouldn't be too bad for him because he can just regenerate. I see this becoming a little more drawn out with Iron Fist and Daredevil. However, because of his regeneration, his ruthlessness, and his ability to have a future sight, I believe Luthor Strode would eventually take down and slaughter the remaining 2 members of the Defenders. In the end, I have Luthor Strode defeating the Defenders. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this battle. Let me know if you want to see any of these characters return to my channel again. And if you're a Luthor Strode fan or a fan of the Defenders, smash the like button. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. It's been your host, Jobbers and Goons, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.